Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. John Owen talks about sports and movies. Thank you for checking out today's video. I always appreciate the support. Let's get into it. So, I went and saw No Hard Feelings with the icon herself, Jennifer Lawrence, this weekend. And let me tell y'all, it is a 90-minute rom-com masterclass. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. Of course, naturally, that's what you came to see and watch, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was super funny, but I'll break that all down. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe so you never miss out on any of the fun. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. If you've seen it, what did you think about it? All that good stuff. I am especially a spoiler alert. So if you haven't seen it and you want to see it, make sure you just save this video and come back after you're done. With all that being said, we're gonna dive right in. So I'm going to go out and say that this is probably one of the funniest new movies. This is probably the funniest new movie I've seen in a couple years. I thought it was so hilarious. Every single joke landed. I liked the timing, the content, the kind of like the wittiness, and all that was great. Super funny, legitimately. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. I was laughing out loud so much during the movie. Like genuinely just completely out loud. It was so funny. I think this movie right here, funny enough, is able to show off all of Jennifer Lawrence's range. Of course we know her as Katniss, and that is the career defining role for her. And she'll always be Katniss. But in this movie, she gets to be really funny and really serious, and seductive, and like everything. Her range in this movie is honestly so incredible, genuinely. I think of course, that's why they casted her. But I think that she was perfect for this role. I mean, she hit it out of the freaking park. Because she could be really mean and rude and crude, but she could also be really kind and sensitive and vulnerable. But she could also be just flat out hilarious. I mean, she crushed it. I mean, truly, truly an all-star performance. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, this movie's really good. Like, this movie is going hard right now. And it like I think some comedies and stuff, have been a little lacking lately, but I really feel like this one just hit. Like, it really was really, really good. We need to bring this type of movie back. The 90-minute rom-com. Bring this back. 90 minutes. Like, trust me, I love all the 2.5 hour, 3 hour masterpieces. Not every movie, though, is justifiable for that runtime. I think that's what everybody thinks you got to get to if you're going to crank out a great movie, but that's just not true. 90 minutes, baby, you can do a lot in 90 minutes. If you're smart and you hit right and you're good in the writing room, you can get a lot done in 90 minutes. And I think I think we need to go back to that. Like, bring this movie back. We need this. Media and cinema needs this structure of movie. Legitimately. We need the 90-minute rom-com to come back. Andrew Barth Feldman, I think is his name, who plays Percy in this movie. Really liked him too. I had never seen him in anything, and I never heard of him before, but I really, really liked him in this movie. I thought he portrayed the awkwardness of like being a 19-year-old, 18-year-old kid about to head off to college who's like very shy, and had great synergy with Jennifer Lawrence. I think the two of them were just so dynamic and were just great. They bounced off of each other. When it was time to be serious, they were serious. I loved Percy's, like he accomplished, the goal of the movie was accomplished for him to come out of the shell, and that was really cool to watch. Legitimately. It was really, I really liked Percy. I really liked Maddie. And I think that, I'm like, oh, like we've seen these kind of character types before, maybe, but this is like really inventive because, it definitely is like, you can be like, oh, he's 18, she's like 32, that's like the characters, that's normally frowned upon in society. But what I really liked is that it didn't end up being like really romantic. Like, they just kind of settled on being friends, but it worked, and it worked well. And so because I was like, man, that's like kind of a weird age gap. You know, we're talking some like John Mayer, Taylor Swift type territory. Almost the exact same um age ages. But it works. It works really well. They kind of wrap it up without going too far into it being like weird. Um and so I think I thought it was really well done. Um what this movie does do though, surprisingly, is like when it gets serious, it gets really serious. You know, I think they've got a really good juxtaposition with one another. Maddie has, you know, dead mom, distant parent, absent parent, not distant, completely absent. And then Percy's got helicopter parents. So what does that do to their kind of psyche in life? You know, and they explore that. And I think it's a good dichotomy and juxtaposition of one another. Um, Kind of like their shared trauma, you know, like the rumor that they made up about Percy, that's awful. That is horrendous. I mean, that is I was like, oop, like the tension in the movie theater like could be cut with a machete. Like it was so everyone I just feel everyone tense up and was like, oh my god. But then they don't undercut those moments with jokes either. So then it's like a really good mix of, you know, of course, like you're going to this movie for the laughs and the jokes and all that, and that delivers. But when it gets serious, it allows those moments to be serious, and they're very well done. So honestly, I think overall, I just really, really, really liked the movie a lot. Overall, an incredibly funny and inventive film. This 90-minute breeze is a joy to watch. Filled with genuinely funny humor, this movie also takes time to make these characters feel very human. J. Law turns in a great performance, and I hope this turns into the start of a prosperous career for Andrew Barth Feldman. Rating 9 out of 10, this summer's rom-com. So thank you for watching today's video. I always appreciate the support. Make sure you guys check out the link content above, and have a great day.